Yo, yo, how's everybody doing? Thank you for being here. And you already know where we're at. We're in nature once again. Look how beautiful it is here. We got the water, we got the sun shining, and look at all this greenery just blowing in the wind. It's absolutely beautiful. And this spot, it's special to me. And I'm sure some of you can relate. Certain spots in nature you go to, and the vibes, they're just so right. Everything is so peaceful. It's like from that moment on, this spot is anointed. Yeah, this is my spiritual place. I'll come here with my bro and we'll brainstorm, we'll manifest, and we'll really connect to nature. So today, I'm here to talk about what I think to be two of the biggest obstacles on the spiritual journey. One of those obstacles is division, and the other one is fear. These are two things that I think one must overcome to really elevate mentally and spiritually. So let's talk about it. I'll start by talking about division. From the moment we're brought into this world, we're surrounded by so much division. Boy, girl, black, white, bad, good. And we're taught to live through our ego. We're given a name. We're given individual characteristics. We're given a religion. We're given systems of thinking. And all those things do is further enforce a divide between you and someone that doesn't think the same way as you. So you grow up in your life and you're thinking, I'm this person and that's that person and I'm not the same as them. They're different from me. And on the surface, it may look that way. But I look at it differently. You see, I don't think that there's 7 billion individual souls on this planet. The way I look at it is it's one massive soul, one source energy that is split up into 7 billion pieces and more. When I say 7 billion, that's in terms of human beings living on this planet. But it actually goes much deeper than that. It's down to every single atom, every single molecule comes from the same source energy. And that source energy is your energy. It's the energy that keeps your heart beating. It's the energy that keeps you in the flow of creativity and love and passion. So when I look at someone, I don't look at them as a different person. I actually look at them as me. Just looking at me and observing the world from a different angle. There was this saying I heard once. The universe is one great hall of mirrors, and everyone you see and everything you see is your reflection. When you look at it this way, there's no more judgment, no more hatred, no more greed, because you literally see everybody as yourself, just growing from a different perspective, evolving from a different perspective. Why would I want to do harm to somebody? Why would I do that to myself? You know how in the Bible they say, love your neighbor as you love yourself? And a lot of people, yeah, they take that for face value. But let's take it deeper. Love your neighbor because they are yourself. That is your soul energy. It's just in a different body. When you learn this, you can gain compassion. You can gain empathy for what somebody might be going through. You can look at them as if they were yourself. You can help them as if they were yourself. And you can love them as you would yourself. And so now, let's transition and talk about fear. Another important obstacle. So many fears that people live with. The fear of being judged, the fear of not being successful, the fear of death, even though that's the only thing in this life that is really promised. All these fears, and they're really holding us back. You see a beautiful person that you want to go talk to, but you're afraid of being judged by them. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of not being accepted for who you are. But then, if and when you finally go up and talk to this person, you realize those fears were completely irrational. It's almost as if the fears were never real in the first place. It's like the fears were just a haze, an invisible curtain waiting to be lifted. And it weighs nothing but the weight that it takes off of your mind and your soul is everything. Fear will shut down the spiritual system. Fear will shut down the flow of energy. Now let's go even deeper. You might be getting into some higher vibrations, and then one day you see this energy. And this energy decides to come to you in the form of something scary, a demon, or whatever you want to call it. Remember, everything you see is energy taking on a form. And there's no such thing as division. So you have to think to yourself, why did this entity choose to present itself to me in that form? Why would a piece of my own source energy decide to appear like that? Why did it not come to you as an angel or something more pleasing? Maybe this entity is still living in division. Maybe this entity thinks that it is different from you. Maybe it wants you to feel fear so that it can feed off of those energies. And when you see something like this, you realize this being is in division. It only sees half of the picture. But you, on the other hand, you live in unity. You see the whole picture. It has half the power, and you have all the power. And once you realize that, I mean really realize it, the fear, it begins to dissipate. You see that entity as yourself. You say, I love you. I am you. You can't hurt me. There's no such thing as fear. I am source energy. I love you. You see, you hit the hate with the love. You rub a little bit of love on that hate. And you see what happens. Doors will open for you. Windows of opportunity will begin to open for you. And so, remember, be fearless. Live in unity. Walk through life with your head held high, knowing that you are source energy. You are the all. And there's nothing to fear, because how could I fear myself? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.